long time. The last time we had a video was when we were recapping the Super Bowl, and that was just a few months ago.
Yeah, and just like that, we're back.
This is fantastic. I am so pumped. I've been waiting all off season, and now the real games are finally here. Preseason doesn't mean jack squat, so we're finally here. So I'll go over my pick for this game, and then we'll talk about how crazy it was for an ending. So obviously the Thursday night matchup took place in Kansas City. The defending Super Bowl champions took on the Baltimore Ravens, a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game. The only difference is KC was home this time, obviously, compared to the championship game in Baltimore. So I did pick Baltimore, and you picked the Chiefs.
I picked the Chiefs.
And you really can't go wrong with that. And realistically, they should have been favored. I mean, they are a fantastic team. They're back-to-back Super Bowl champions for a reason. So I just want to talk about the ending of the first half, and then I'll get your opinion. So when Mahomes threw that interception and then Baltimore got the field goal, it was like 13-10 at that point. Like, finally, Baltimore is building some momentum, and then they got this, and then the Chiefs kind of took over in the second half. It made things interesting in the end. But unfortunately for the Ravens, they are now 0-1 on the season after losing 27-20. What were your thoughts about the game, and especially at the end as well?
My number one thing, I heard a stat. It was like halfway through the third, and the announcers were like, Lamar's average depth of target was just over a yard. You can't win a football game doing that. I'm sorry, but you can't. You can't be throwing checkdowns all game and expect to win. You got to take some chances, which they did later in the game, and they got pretty damn close. But I don't know. It wasn't what I was hoping to see from them.
No kidding. When you're only getting 10 points in the first half and only 17 heading into the third quarter, fourth quarter, or just whatever it is, obviously it's hard to play catch up, and especially when you're playing against Mahomes. I mean, the guy's got dual threats. He can run the ball, he can scramble and find somebody for 30 yards. Like, the guy is just a freak of nature. There's a reason why he's won MVPs and he has 3 Super Bowls. Coming from a Broncos fan, I'm just a little bit bitter that he's in our division. He could have went anywhere. He could have went to the AFC South, the East, the North, but no, he decided to plant his feet on the West Coast. So he's got to deal with him for 10 more years.
Hopefully only 10.
Yeah, hopefully. Here's hoping. Yeah, I can't wait until the Chiefs go like 0-17. That'll make me smile ear to ear, but we're still a long ways away from that. So what I'll do is I have all of my picks listed for this week, and I know you said you wanted to keep track as well, but I'll write your name down, and then I'll just circle the teams that you picked. So I'm pretty sure tomorrow is the other game as well, right?
Yeah, there's a game tomorrow, and then Sunday and Monday as well.
Fantastic. So let me just I'll put you for KC, check mark, me and X for Baltimore. Okay, so for tomorrow's game, for Philly and Green Bay, despite the fact that the Eagles are home, as we just previously said, they are actually playing in front of a stadium in Brazil, which I'm guessing must be like a soccer stadium.
Yeah, I don't know, but I can tell you right now, it's a party down south. I've seen videos. It's going wild down there.
I mean, that'd be something. I mean, it's the first time they've ever been in Brazil for a regular season game, so that's pretty wild. So I'm going to be bold, and I did pick Philly. Yes, Jordan Love's a great quarterback, and Green Bay should be competitive, but I believe that the Eagles have a lot to prove this season, especially when they collapsed and lost like their last 8 games and then got embarrassed in the wild card round. So I think they're going to come back with a vengeance, and I'm going to go with the Eagles in this matchup. Who do you got?
I got the money man coming to deliver. Jordan Love is coming in. He just got that bag. He's going out there. He's putting on a show in the first game in front of the crowd in Brazil. Oh, come on. You can't write it up any better. I'm taking the Packers by 14.
14, oh wow. So if you had to make a bold prediction on the score, what would you say?
Oof. Let's go 35-21.
35-21. You know what? I'm going to be completely off on this, but I say the Eagles win by a field goal. I think it's going to come down to like Jake Elliott. Special teams will play a major factor. I'm going to go with 27-24.
Ooh, I like it. It's a good score.
27-24. Okay, we'll see how close we are with our picks. Okay, so I believe the rest of the games are Sunday and Monday respectively.
Yeah.
There's nothing on Saturday, correct?
Nothing on Saturday.
Okay, so the next game has the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they're taking on the Atlanta Falcons. To me, this is one of those, I don't know how I feel about both these squads. I mean, Pittsburgh's got Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, which is kind of a controversial quarterback decision, in my opinion, against who's Atlanta's quarterback? Is it Desmond Ritter? Or
it's
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Kirk. Well, I'm going to go with Captain Kirk on this one. I say the Falcons win. And I say it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a defensive struggle. So I'm going to be bold, and I say 17-13 in favor of the Falcons.
I like it. Here's my favorite thing about week 1. We could be 0 for 10 on these next picks. We got no clue what's happening. People could crash and burn. We got no idea. It's my favorite part. Give me the Falcons.
Okay, sounds good.
I like Kirk. I just think it's that new team factor. It's the same thing with what Stafford did. A new place for a guy who's been with that team for a little bit. He'll play good.
Oh, of course. I honestly think that the Falcons can even be competitive enough with the Buccaneers and possibly compete for a title, or maybe they can squeak in as a wild card team as well. I think they're very good. They've definitely improved with the addition of Kirk Cousins. So, if you had to be bold on a score, what's your call?
Oh, that's against the Steelers, right?
Yeah.
Let's go. We're gonna go 21-17.
21-17. That's a very good score. But they're both 4-point games that we predicted, so I think that will be a very intriguing one. Now, this one here, I'm a little torn on. I already know who I believe should win. Is the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. I think the Bills steamroll over Arizona. I could see them winning by double digits, if I'm going to be completely honest, because I truly think that Josh Allen has a lot to prove. Like, he's a great regular season quarterback, but it's going to be one of those discussions. Like, is he going to be like another Peyton Manning, where he has a fantastic regular season, but he ends up choking in the postseason? He is still yet to make. Well, he made one AFC Championship game, but otherwise he's been out in the divisional round. So I think for Buffalo, this is like a make or break season. I'm going to be crazy and say he throws for like 3 touchdowns. I'm going to say the final score is like 27-10.
No, I actually basically completely agree with you. There's one thing as a sports, like as an athlete,
Yeah.
you love the underdog mindset. When people are like, "Oh yeah, he can't do it," you like to prove them wrong.
Yeah.
And boy, oh boy, people are saying that this Bills team cannot do it. And I completely agree with you. I think Josh is going to have a huge game, and I'm thinking even bigger than what you said. I'm thinking 38-24.
Alrighty, high scoring affair.
High scoring.
As long as Kyler Murray doesn't play Call of Duty, they have a chance.
Exactly.
just lay off the Xbox.
It's not double XP this weekend. It's okay.
So this next one here is the Titans taking on the Chicago Bears, and I just seen a stat the other day, and apparently the last time a rookie quarterback won week 1 was like back in like 2002 with David Carr. But the crazy thing is he actually won in week 2 of that season. So I guess it's been a long time since a rookie quarterback has won their first start, and I believe it's Caleb Williams is the quarterback for Chicago, correct?
Yeah.
So he's going up against Tennessee, which I think is Will Levi, if I'm not mistaken. And I want to be bold. I say the Bears or Caleb Williams breaks that streak. I think Chicago wins. It's going to be a nail biter. I don't think they're going to blow the Titans out of the water. So I'm going to say, like a ridiculous score, like 16-14. I think it's going to be something close.
I like that. I'm thinking right around the same with you there. I really like the Bears this year. I'm excited to watch them. I think they're going to be a fun team. They're young. They're explosive. I like it. I'm thinking, again, real close game. I'm thinking 20-17. Last second field goal wins it.
Yeah, fantastic. For the Bears, correct?
Yeah, for the Bears.
Yeah. Sounds good. So we're both on the Bear bandwagon. Cincy and New England. I think New England's going to be at the bottom of that AFC East, if I want to be completely honest. So I'd say since he wins this, and Joe Burrow, obviously, after going down with the injury last year, he wants to be able to prove he's still an elite quarterback. So I say they get this one like 21-6.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's only 3 points for the Patriots. Oh, man. I'm gonna give them just a little bit of courtesy, and I'm gonna say it's not too bad of a beatdown. I'm going 17-7.
Alrighty, that's pretty respectable. Indy and Houston. I think this is crazy because these two teams met last in Week 18. Obviously, Houston won, got the division crown, and Indy got bounced out of the postseason. But between Quentin Richardson and C.J. Stroud, I have a little bit more faith in C.J. Stroud. I think Houston comes away with an away victory, but I think it'll be close. I'm going to say 27-24.
First of all, put me down as that same score.
Okay.
But I'm taking the Colts.
There you go.
And I'll tell you why. Because here's the thing, is these division matchups, they're always gritty.
Yeah.
But then you get these two quarterbacks who are drafted same year, just a couple picks apart. You know that they have a little rivalry between them. They have something going there. And I think Richardson's hungry. He had a lot of last year. He was injured. I think he wants it. Again, real close game, but I think the Colts squeak it out.
Sounds good. I mean, they were competitive, like you said, with Houston all last year. And if Richardson hadn't got injured, maybe Indy could have gotten that division as well. So now we're going from a division rival to a state rival as the Jacksonville Jaguars are opening up their season in Miami. Obviously, you have Tua. His last name I have a hard time pronouncing, going up against Trevor Lawrence. I'm going to give the edge to the Dolphins. I think this is going to be like a 21-17 game.
Yeah, I have a really bad feeling about the Jaguars this year. Like a 6-11 kind of feeling.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm thinking they're gonna crash and burn. So I'm not liking it. Who are they playing this week?
Miami.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I don't trust, first of all, Jacksonville's defense. Not at all.
Yeah.
Especially against that explosive offense. Tyreek's going for 220 and 2 touchdowns. Put it in the books.
Mark it down on your everything right now.
Oh yeah. Let's go Dolphins.
Okay.
Any chance do you have on there what time the game's at?
I'm pretty sure that's like a 1 o'clock start. Sorry, it'd be like an 11 o'clock start our time. And I think the rest of the games
Perfect.
Yeah.
We're gonna go 42-24.
Wow. That would be a wild score. But I mean, Hill's a threat. Tua is a fantastic quarterback as long as he can not get hit in the head.
Don't forget Achane.
Oh, exactly. Oh my God, that's going to be a dangerous team. I can see Miami competing and getting that AFC's crown, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Now we're going back to division rivals, Carolina Panthers and New Orleans. I think New Orleans has this down. As long as Derek Carr can stay consistent and healthy, I'm going to give the edge to them. But I think it's going to be a nail biter. I'm going to say like 24-23.
Ooh, real close.
I think it might come down to like a 2-point conversion, or maybe New Orleans is trailing like 23-21 and get the last second field goal. I think it's gonna be very, very close.
Yeah, I'm on the same board on the Saints because I can't trust the Panthers without seeing any improvement from last year.
Yeah.
I won't be picking them until I see them win a game. So we'll put it that way.
Cool.
But I'm thinking this one's going to be a real low score. I'm going to go 13-10.
Wow. Very low scoring. So a field goal game, to say the least.
Yes.
So this one here, I'm really torn on. The Vikings are starting their season off in New York against the Giants. I mean, I want to believe in the Giants, but Daniel Jones has been so inconsistent, and yes, he only had that one playoff run like 2 years ago. I'm going to give the edge to the Vikings. Again, this is one of those coin flips. You can pick one or the other, and I don't think it's going to be that high of a scoring of a game. It might be like 17 to 13. I'll be crazy on this one. Even though I know Justin Jefferson is a threat, I just don't have that much faith in Minnesota. But between the two of them, again, just a wild pick for me.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh. Oh man. Here's the thing. I'm gonna take the Giants.
Okay.
Now the reason is I simply will not take a quarterback who said that it was like he was seeing ghosts out there. All right? I'm not having Sam Darnold in my backfield seeing Casper out there. I'm just not having it. So, with that being said, we're taking Danny Dimes to the promised land.
Alrighty.
Oh, how bad is Darnold's throwing 3 picks. We're going 24-13.
There we go. 24 to 13 in favor of the Giants. Sounds good. I mean, it'd be a fantastic opening week if you're a Giants fan. Now we're going back to a divisional matchup as the Chargers are playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going to be crazy and say the Chargers win this one only because they had a down year last year. Justin Herbert, I'm sure, has a lot to prove to everybody. So I'm going to say the Chargers take this, but I think it's going to be a pretty high-scoring game. I'll say 28 to 24.
Yeah. I like that too. I like the close games when it comes to the interdivisional. I'm also taking the Chargers on this. We're gonna go a little bit closer together here. We're gonna go. I think Herbert wants to score in this game.
Okay.
We're gonna go 31 to 27.
27. Wow, that'll be a really good game if it's that high of a scoring. So the next one involves Broncos. They're starting the season out in Seattle for the second time in 3 years. The only difference is this time they don't have the Russell Wilson saga or drama to deal with. They have Bo Nix. Bo Nix, and he's our starting quarterback against Geno Smith. Now for Geno Smith, this is going to be his third straight year as the starting quarterback for the Seahawks. As much as I love my Broncos, I just don't think they're going to get the job done. I think there's going to be another down year, but there is optimism. So I'm going to give the Seahawks the edge. I say it's like 24 to 17.
I like where you're going there. I like what you said about there's a little bit of optimism there for you. There's a glimpse. I'm kind of like what I'm seeing with Nix. We'll see how he plays, but for now, we're gonna stick with Seattle on this one. Take the safe pick.
Yep.
I'm thinking they'll probably win by just one score. Let's go 28-21. No field goals in this one.
There we go, all touchdowns.
A game that I would like to see.
Now, speaking of a game you would love to see, this is obviously the team that's right up your alley. Is the Cleveland Browns. They're starting their season against the Dallas Cowboys. Cleveland is favored in this matchup. Now, this is where you and I are going to be on opposite sides of this. We're going to be on opposite sides of the picks. I'm taking the Cowboys. I say they come away with a shocking road win, 27 to 21.
Did you say that the Browns are favored?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, they're favored.
Give me the Browns.
There we go.
It's going to be close. Oh, boy. The only way that the Browns win this game is if Watson plays somewhat decent.
Yep.
The defense is going to be there. We know that the ground game is probably going to be there, even though Chubb's still not back.
Yep.
All on Watson. And I think he can get it done. I'm hoping. I'm praying. That being said, we're going to go 27 to 21.
All right, so the exact same score.
No. No. Scratch the 21.
Okay.
Let's go 27-20.
Alrighty, 27 to 20. There we go. Touchdown have a difference. The Washington Commanders are in Tampa Bay to take on the Buccaneers. I have very little faith in Washington this season, so I'm going Tampa all day. I say it's going to be 21 to 10.
See, this one's actually, I think, a lot closer than some people are thinking. I'm really liking Jaden Daniels. I think that he could blossom into one of those, scrambler improviser guys who can scramble out of the pocket and hit a throw on the run,
Yep,
like a Josh Allen kind of thing.
I can see that. Some person just commented said I'm still mad. Are you mad because you're a Ravens fan? I don't know. Anyways,
Oh.
so sorry, you have Tampa Bay. What was the score?
Let's go Tampa. Let's go 21-17.
Cool. 21-17. Fantastic. So this is one that's going to be very. I'm a Bills fan and I hate the Chiefs. Well, I'm a Broncos fan and I hate the Chiefs. So we're on the same board, my friend. What else? So Sunday night is the Detroit Lions taking on the LA Rams. Obviously, it's a rematch of last year's wild card round when Matthew Stafford went into Detroit, but unfortunately came up short. I give Jared Goff the win in this one. I think Detroit's on they're in like a championship window pedigree. I could see them easily getting back to the NFC Championship easily. So I say they come away with the win. I think it's going to be close. I'm going to say 31-27.
I'm also going to be taking the Lions in this one.
Okay.
I think we're going even further. I'm thinking Super Bowl chances is this year for the Lions.
Yeah, of
And
course.
I'm thinking they're going to start this season hot. And I'm thinking, hello?
that's you know who.
Oh. What was my score? Let's go another 27-24.
Okay, 27-24. Fantastic. And then Monday night, the big game of the week has the defending NFC champion San Francisco 49ers, and they're playing host to the New York Jets. And obviously, the big story for the Jets is can Aaron Rodgers stay healthy for more than one quarter this year? And the answer should be yes. But I am going to give the edge to the 49ers in this matchup. I think it's going to be, oh, God. I say, but their defenses are both pretty good, too. I'm going to say 21-17.
Ooh, close.
I think it's going to be close.
I'm thinking it's gonna start really Jets favored. We're like up until the fourth quarter, it's gonna look like the Jets are winning this game. And we're going Niners comeback, winning it at the buzzer. We're going 31-28 at the buzzer.
31-28. That would be fantastic for a finish. She says 27-14. So I'll write that score down just in case. But yeah, this should be a very fun weekend. I cannot wait for tomorrow night to have obviously the first game in Brazil. And the last thing that I just wanted to say before you say whatever is, man, if you're like to lose by a toe, man, like just to lose by a toe,
insane.
Oh
man, you're thinking to yourself, if maybe I just stub my toe one more time, it would have just taken off that little bit. Like anything that you could have done. What? Half a shoe size? Are you kidding me?
Oh man,
like just awful.
Just heartbreaking. But I mean, they kind of shot themselves in the foot when the penalties that didn't help their cause anyway. And obviously the missed field goal earlier in the game by Justin Tucker, that obviously could have been the difference just right there. But man, a tough way to start the season. But I believe, like, I got faith. I know you're gonna hate to say this because they're in the same division as you, but I still think Baltimore could very well could be competitive. And I'd be shocked if they missed the playoffs. So it would take a lot to have them out of the postseason.
Oh yeah.
But I really believe they'll bounce back, and they should be able to. Make sure you call him. No, don't do that. Anyways, I think they'll still be competitive and still make it into the postseason. So when you have the defending MVP, there's a reason. I mean, he rushed over for 100 yards.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's the MVP. We know what the Ravens are. It's not like they're gonna just fall off the face of the earth. It's just not gonna happen. But
exactly.
I still have faith in my guys down in Cleveland there, so I'm hopeful.
Well, I think that's going to be a very close division, and especially when you add in Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Like, I don't think the Steelers are getting into the top 3 of that division. I'm going to be honest with you right now. I think it's definitely going to be the 4th team, but I think it's going to be a dogfight all the way to the end. And I mean, if you guys come away with the division title, I wouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if Baltimore did. Or, I mean, if Joe Burrow can play like he did 2-3 years ago, they can be very competitive. Like, I think those 3 teams right now could easily make the playoffs.
Yeah, it's a 3-man race, and there's nobody in the lead right now. They're still in the blocks. I mean, season's just starting, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's oh boy, we're in for a good weekend of football. Oh,
I cannot wait, man. I'm so excited, and obviously it's our weekend off too, so I'll be glued to the TV all Sunday. I'll be watching tomorrow. Do you know what time the game starts tomorrow by chance? Or
it's same time, just 6:20 or whatever it is.
Okay,
6:20
so
game.
It's like a night game or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I got 5 days of straight football. Oh man, you can't beat it.
This is fantastic. This is probably one of my favorite time of the year. Most people look forward to holidays. I look forward to football.
Yeah, 100%.
Fantastic, man. I know we didn't get a chance to talk too much, and we normally do an hour long, but obviously it's pretty late, and we both got stuff to do, I'm sure, by tomorrow. So I appreciate this. The only question I wanted to ask you was, when we do, like, do you want to just do like a week thing, like where we review games and then preview them at the same time?
Yeah.
I know Wednesday doesn't work well for either of us.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking maybe Tuesday. Unless, because I can't do anything Monday night. But I think maybe Tuesday in the evening or something, whenever you're free before I go, we could do like a quick review of whatever the games were, and then do a preview as well. This way, everything's done in one video, and we're not separating it and trying to scramble like 2 days in a row.
Yeah. I was actually thinking about that. I was going to say Tuesday was probably the best day for both of us. We could like almost schedule that.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, it works for me.
Sweet, buddy. Well, if I don't see you face to face, I'll see you this time, I guess, in 5 days or 4 days, whatever it is.
Yeah.
What day is it? Thursday, yeah. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 days. There we go.
Sounds good. All right.
Thanks a lot for doing this, buddy, and good luck on your picks, and we'll see you then.
Yes, see you then.
Right on, buddy. Take care.
Bye. You too.